Yo, what's up? Clean shaven face day 2 November. Maddie has grown a beard in one day already. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Q Stream Vibes here with Q Squad. Pat as well. Hey, Matt, see if you can put that view back on. See if you can get half face to get it right in the center.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. I'd have to be like this or something. Back a bit, down a bit. Oh, no.
No, you can't.
No.
There you go. It's a little off. Happy Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We're having a good time. We just had a massive feed. We've been riding around all day on the EVs, on our electric bikes. some interesting things to review about, but you guys will see that soon. We'll put together that little video and we'll either stream it or have it as a separate thing. Actually, you know what? We'll do it as both. How's things, gentlemen? I keep touching my face. I'm not used to it. That's why.
Yeah. I'd be touching it too if I were you, mate. Like a baby's butt.
It's that small top lip, man.
So soft, so smooth.
It's a duck lip.
Yeah. What's news? What is news?
Ooh.
I heard a bit of squid thing.
Pump and dump.
Pump and dump. So what happened, Paddy?
Some dudes just made a meme coin after Squid Game.
What did it look like?
Nothing related to the original Squid Game. And people bought into it, FOMO'd, bought into the hype, and then they dumped it.
So how much did he make?
I don't know the exact amount actually, but a lot of fucking money.
Lots.
Crazy.
Mate, this is what we gotta do. We gotta jump on the next big trend. Just make a meme coin and just make a run with it.
Sean Coin.
Sean coin.
Sean Coin. You know why he hasn't come on? We haven't shared him the link. So, Laser, if you just joined us, Tuesday, we day 2 of our November Grower Mo. So if you can donate, help men's causes and helps men's health. It's a great cause. So
Great cause. Funds are going towards not just raising awareness, but also actually funding a lot of research to do with testicular cancer and prostate cancer and other men's health related things like that.
suicide is a big issue for men.
Huge.
So
Huge.
you wouldn't think that, hey, like you just don't think about it in that sense, but it's pretty huge. I saw the commercial, the campaign that they ran for November, and it was based around depression. So a lot of the scenarios they had was a male, and he was like the alpha of the group, and he would be getting all these texts, "Yo, dude, where are you? We're gonna do this." And then he turns his phone over, and on the back of his phone there's a phone case, and it has like on the phone case it just has like the alpha of the group chat. So he was like the main guy, but he also can go into depression as well. So
yeah, I suppose that's the whole point, is that we all can, and I think men particularly are generally encouraged to not talk about their feelings and their mental health and their emotions. So not super helpful for having a good state. Good mental state. Not helpful.
So here's our QR code. I mean, obviously there's a link in the description as well, so you can click on that and donate as much as you want. Could be $1,
Could be 10.
could be 10.
Give us $1, brah.
Give us $1, right? Or you can scan this QR code and it'll take you straight there as well. And this doesn't go. This goes straight to the November.com Foundation fund, so that it's transparent. You know exactly where it's going, and it's a safe. It's a safe transaction too. PayPal included, I think.
Yeah, even though it's tight ass Tuesdays, don't be tight ass.
Yes.
Donate.
Yes.
We don't see any of this money. None of it goes to our accounts. It goes directly to the foundation.
The only thing you see is what's going to be growing here.
Yep.
The hideousness that is coming.
Boom, boom. So, on the topic of men's health, they say if you exercise for 30 minutes a day for at least 3 times a week, it does help with anxiety and depression.
Yeah. I can certainly vouch for that. You feel like less of a piece of shit if you get your heart rate up a bit and just get out there. So yeah, highly recommend.
What sort of exercises would you do then, Eddie?
Oh, so I mean, during lockdown and during my hotel quarantine, I have an app on my phone, which is called Home Workouts. Very simple.
Tinder?
Home Workouts.
Home Workouts.
Home Workouts is what it's called. And basically like you can do like full body challenges and stuff. And so you can specify for the app, like whether you've got any equipment or not. And I didn't have any. So it was basically just body weight exercises only.
I love that.
So I'm just bringing it up now, but like full body challenge, you go through each day. And so for example, week 2,
Stop being lazy.
Week 2 exercises There's some ads, which are frustrating, but you start off with jumping jacks to warm up, and then like arm raises, tricep kickbacks, incline push-ups, extensions, like sort of laying down, squatting down. But it gets a lot more difficult very, very quickly. So there's this exercise that I've never heard of before called inchworms. And it's basically
done that one.
Oh, you have? Okay, so maybe it's just I'm the only ignorant one here about that particular one. But then there's depending on what level you set it at, there's like incline, decline push-ups and stuff.
Nice.
There's supine push-ups, which is like essentially you're like pushing yourself up off the ground using your back. And so that's sort of like the chest and back workout as some examples. And then every day it takes you to a different thing. So I did a 28-day challenge while I was in lockdown, and I certainly felt pretty good about getting into a routine where I'd get up, I'd have a little bit of food, maybe like a banana or something like that, and then and a black coffee to get my heart rate up. And then within the hour, I'd smash out and it's only a quick workout. Usually it's only somewhere between 15 to 20, 25 minutes. But I would definitely feel like I got my day started, and it was certainly helpful for my productivity as well.
Rejuvenated.
Yeah.
I can agree with that, because I also went through lockdown last year, and I did like a 30-day challenge, and it eventually became a 60-day challenge. And it became just so routine that I just did it. And like, you're right, it started off as simple as 10, 15 minutes to 20 to 30. And then the program I was going through, even the trainer was saying, look, if you feel it's too easy, just do another 20, whack another 20. And it's easy to just do that. And I did find the benefits of it as well, especially with no equipment.
Not really seeing like what exercises I could do just in a room using body weight only. And I sort of eventually started improvising and using like the large water bottles for things like tricep kickbacks and stuff like that. For some weight, even like any of the shoulder exercises, it was pretty handy for. Certainly, if you're like if you're doing sort of like levering your arm either out the front or out the side, like even that sort of 1.5 kilos or 2 kilos can make a significant difference in terms of like how much of a workout you get
Resistance.
as well. But yeah, like having this free app was very helpful in terms of like teaching me new exercises, for example, inchworms, which I'd never heard of before, and then sort of pushing you and challenging you to actually get that done and try it.
Another thing I liked about these kind of exercises is it's not so much how many reps, because you're just doing it by time. So in 30 seconds, you just do jumping jacks for 30 seconds. You don't have to do 15 and then you move on to the next. So sometimes, depending on what it is, doing 15 is too easy. But if you're meant to do it for a minute, it's like,
it could be a lot harder.
It could be a lot harder.
Because I suppose if you're getting the hang of it and you're feeling fit, you just go faster, right? Yeah.
Well, I did this one. I think it got to about day 20 something. So the only exercise for that day was a 10-minute exercise, but it was an intense, intense. So it was all jumping jacks for 10 minutes, but you did jumping jacks for 45 seconds, rest 15 for every minute, and that was the end of it. That was that day's exercise. You didn't have to do any more. It wasn't a 30-minute.
I tried that. You made me try that last time. I think I lasted like 2.5 minutes.
Some of those can be brutal. So there's a specific type of exercise called Tabata. And it's basically what you just described, but instead of only doing it's not just jumping jacks, they go through a bunch of different things, but it's exactly time-based. So, it's like you have exactly what you said, 30 seconds or 45 seconds of just do as many push-ups as you can, as fast as you can. And, you're like 2 minutes into it, like Pat was saying, and you're 2 minutes into it and you're dead. You're destroyed. And then there's another 8 minutes more to go.
And those 15 seconds rest go by
so fast. Yeah.
But you guys talking about like high interval training? High intense?
Sort of, Sean. It's kind of like high interval training.
Have you been working out, mate? Like,
of course he has.
The actual solo style working out, not the.
No, look at his face. Look at that smile.
I'm planning on going on a run. There's like a really big bridge right near my apartment, and I'm gonna plan on running across it every morning.
You're going on the big bridge to what? To run? You're going on the big bridge to run?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Maybe go fishing. No, just to run. Do a run.
Yeah.
How you guys doing today?
We're good. We had a massive lunch. We ate.
Yeah. How was that? What did you guys eat for lunch?
Good. Rice.
You missed out.
It was good.
I'll show you a picture. I took a picture
Yes.
of the rice. It'll be quite mouth-watering, actually. Are you ready for it?
Oh man, it's got all the works, huh?
Duck beard style.
Mm-hmm. Dude, 50,000.
Naman yan, huh?
Cheap. Cheap.
Well, anyways, this article is the 3 best exercises. So let's see if inchworms are in
Oh, wait. Can we guess?
Yeah,
Can we
let's
guess?
guess.
I'm gonna guess squats as one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I think
one
running.
of my guesses. I would probably guess like jumping jacks would be one of
Yeah,
them.
jumping jacks. I reckon jumping jacks are so underrated.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
jumping
Pretty-
jacks
actually-
or some sort of burpees.
Oof, fucking
Burpees
burpees
are
are my
good.
You know what's-
maybe my least favorite exercise.
I don't mind burpees if you do the because people forget that there's standard burpees, there's full burpees with the push up,
Yeah,
with the jump,
yeah.
but there's also the half burpee, which is quite tough. I'll show it to you later. Where as you come down, you're not fully extended. You're like sort of like half.
This is resistance.
Resistance, yeah, type of it's like a resistance. Okay, so
Squats.
Jumping jacks,
Jumping jacks.
slash burpees.
What's your guess? What's your guess,
What do you
baby?
think?
Missionary.
Running.
That's Sean's guess.
I'm thinking either lunges or like dips.
Ooh, actually,
Ooh.
yeah, lunges.
Lunges or dips.
All right, let's have a look.
Sure. Wait.
Sean,
Sean's gonna guess
Sean.
too.
Guess.
Crunches? Or I think
Crunches.
running, but
Like sit ups, ab work. Yeah, okay.
Who's doing them? You or your girl?
Let's do it. Let's see. Sorry, doctor.
No.
So bullshit. Running.
Running.
No one thought of running because none of us run.
And I had this. I just find it boring.
I hate running, man.
Hiking.
in the woods.
I love
We went for
running.
the conventional.
Yeah, we went for like
Yoga,
actual
okay,
workouts.
fair
Okay.
Yoga's pretty damn hard, actually.
Yoga can be. Yeah.
Especially the hot yoga.
I thought they meant like actual like.
Actual
Exercises.
exercises. It is. This is an exercise.
Well, for
but
me,
it's-
it would be basketball
yeah.
because that's like
I've done
But
the
hiking,
hot yoga. What-
Interesting.
Hot
Is there
yoga,
anyone
like
who
the
can hike already?
vinyasa. Oh my god, it's like 90 degrees,
gotta do
99
that. Sorry.
degrees. You're sweating the whole time, an hour straight. You're not supposed to drink water. It's so ridiculous. But after the hot yoga, you feel so refreshed, so clean, so like energized. But you're just soaking in sweat. Like you're like.
I haven't
you
actually
jump down
tried the hot yoga. I'll have to give it a go.
You have
Maybe when you're back, Sean, we'll go together.
Hot yoga is it's
so
intense.
kind of like just coming out of a hot shower
It
Sort of.
without a
pretty
towel.
much. Yeah,
And with more pain.
It's pretty intense, man.
it is.
Well,
It's hard.
that's
It's
a
hard to
Korean
breathe.
spot we should go to. That would be fun.
Actually, yeah.
Have you been to that one?
The Korean
Wait,
spa.
The one that we went to together like years ago with Xavier. Near
With all the rooms?
Pullman. No, different.
No, different one. This one is like a full. It's like
Healing.
yeah, it's healing. It's like
Golden Lotus.
300,000. You can be there for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You've got
Different color rooms
different color rooms for that
for your
reflect on
senses.
For your mind.
You can go fish massage.
Mm.
This is all included in the price. You got your hot tub, your cold tub.
You got the ice room.
Yep. You got your pure oxygen room.
Yeah, pure oxygen room, and then you have the
Everyone goes in there.
the hot room where you lay down on rocks.
Rocks. Yep. All right. With the
Uh,
marbles, right?
Yeah.
You got the Himalayan salt room.
Then you got the
I'm
Himalayan
totally down
salt
for
room.
this. When are we going? Wait, it's not open yet.
Yeah, it's not open yet.
Damn.
Golden
sounds
Lotus.
I think you're gonna love it. I think
Yeah,
you're
that
gonna
sounds
love
great. I'll be
Yeah.
into that.
it. I said to
That's
Pat,
really
like it's
good.
one of those places, if you were to hold a bachelor party,
Mm.
If you were doing it for someone that was young or like 10 years, if you holding it as a 20-year-old, you wouldn't go to those places.
Yeah.
This is more for the mature man
Yep.
because the mature men these days would rather hang out with their mates and play golf and drink piss. You know, it's not all about, the strippers and stuff in your conventional bachelor party. This is when you get the boys come along, you have a good boy time, you chat, and it's a place to sort of get you ready for the day, relax. You can have a massage there if you want to.
Yeah.
And then when you finish, you get changed.
There's a
You go-
buffet there
you go-
too, by the way.
Yeah,
A
the
buffet.
Yeah, there's a
buffet.
buffet there as well. Yep.
Yeah.
And so
Man.
the last thing I'd want to be doing is eating when I'm in a spa and like, sweating and
You can do it
in and
afterwards.
out
You do it
of
after.
You do it
pulses.
afterwards.
You do it after. The only thing we eat there during is when we've done all our sort of our rooms. We go upstairs and we do the foot massage with the fish,
The noodles.
and we come and have the noodles.
Play some billiards upstairs.
Billiards upstairs because it's like mee goreng,
Oh, yeah.
and then we have the curry sweat. and
It's
we
good
come-
value. You're there for at least 3 to 4 hours, just chilling.
How much is it?
So,
300K, 350.
It's 300K normal, but if you go off peak, it's 10% off.
Yeah.
oh, sold.
So yeah,
That's
overall,
so
if you
Cheap
get
Tuesday, I'm sold.
if you get the massage with it, it's like 600 at most.
Yeah.
And the massage is fantastic as well.
And you can be in the hot tub and the cold tub. We'll go.
Yeah.
This story's funny. So we went into in the hot tub. They've got 2 degrees, 2 tubs with 2 different degrees. One
Yeah.
is at 37 and one is at 41
Yeah.
degrees. So super warm, hot.
Mm.
And then on the other side, there's a 17-degree one.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's
So
it's hot
17
and cold.
degrees.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal. So we're going in and out of it. So, but and in there, there's different rules. So you can't. When you go in there, you have to be completely naked.
Mhm.
So it's like a proper onsen kind of thing. But you're given like a towel that's probably as big as both my thighs.
Yeah, so you can-
enough
you-
to just cover.
You can cover your schlong.
Yeah, easily. So you go in, you shower first. You can only go into the tubs unless you've showered. So you go in, and then me and Patty go, let's do the hot and cold just to get our blood circulation, the whole thing going. And there's this one dude in there who was there before us, who was in the hot tub. So when he saw us go in, he just looked at us, not in a sus way, but we kind of sensed that, okay, maybe he's interested.
He swings for the other team.
Yeah. So he just did his thing. He went out and had a shower on the other side. And me and Pat goes, fuck, let's go to the cold tub. So we go to the cold tub, and we're in the cold tub like this. Out of nowhere, he walks by just to see who's there. He sees us, and then he steps in to the cold tub. But he's kind of like, oh, and he looks at us, goes like, it's cold. Eh?
Basically, he was following us because we did a few sessions. It was cold, hot, right? That's what you're supposed to
going
do.
back and forth.
Anyway, yeah, he just kept going back and forth to the. There was even one time where he just stood outside of the tub and just
he's waiting.
just sit.
Like, he's not ready to go in.
Yeah,
He's
just standing
looking.
there looking at us, just like holding his towel, just like, "Hi, boys," like that.
Yeah, because when we got up, went to the hot tub, he went over, but he didn't go in the hot tub this time. He went and had another shower. Like just a normal, I guess lukewarm shower. Then we went back to the cold tub, and then he went back to the cold tub again.
Yeah.
This time he went in. So
There's also the funny part where there's at the back of that room, you have where you can sit down and like fully scrub yourself, right? So you can sit on those small chairs, fully scrub yourself, like full Japanese style. Anyways, he's walking, he looks at us, and then he looks at another guy and just has a peek and just went, and just keeps walking.
because when you're sitting down, you're lower than the other person. So as he walks past, it's kind of like a little look over.
He was loving it,
Yeah, it was good.
having a field day.
It was a good
There's
day.
some interesting things that happen at the massage parlors.
Yep.
Well, I don't know, Sean. You should tell us about that.
Well, okay, so my buddy told me about my buddy Jimmy Horn. He told me about this really good massage place, and like it was my first time going in Vietnam, and I was like, okay, like I'm gonna go alone. So I went by myself. I was like feeling good one day, and I go and I didn't know you were supposed to order just like the massage, but I got like the whole like deal, and so like they come in and like what was that?
The whole shebang.
The whole kitchen
Yeah,
sink.
the whole shebang. But like he said he didn't tell me like, you only get the room and the massage. But so I go in and then I take a shower and then they walk me to this like little enclosed like bed and like this guy comes in and he's like scrubbing me down and then like he's like, okay, take your towel off and like fucking like cleans my ass and like scrubs me down and like is like shooting water under me and like in places that like no one should be shooting water that isn't a girl.
Was this a guy? Did you say, Sean?
It's
Yeah,
a
I've
guy
seen
doing
those.
it.
I've had that.
He's like cleaning like everywhere and I'm like,
It's very
okay.
thorough.
And then I finish it.
I
Like,
couldn't do it.
I text my buddy. I'm like, hey, is this supposed to happen? He's like, no, you're not supposed to get that one. I'm like, I had no idea. I wasn't sure what to do. And I felt weird because I was like, I've never had a massage or like a scrub down from a man,
So your manlyhood got challenged.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's just like, because when I first went, and this was years ago, it was like 10 years ago, and you're not on like a normal, how can you call it, like a massage bed or even a shower bed. It's a fucking metal table, like at a butcher. And your body just gets slapped up, and it's just like washing meat. That's basically what it is.
That's exactly what's happening. He is washing meat.
Does he have the
exactly
exfoliating glove on? The exfoliating glove?
No, they use the
His bare hands?
the scrub thing. The scour.
Maddie's like, no thanks.
No, but at the end of the day, like, it's just a wash. He wasn't anything.
It's just a wash.
It wasn't anything like out of the ordinary or sexual.
What? A guy sticking his finger up your bum cleaner?
Maybe sure. But even then, that's pretty good cleaning. Oh shit! All right. In that note, let's go to a Pomodoro so we can get off the shower with the men. Welcome back to the Q Stream Vibes, ladies and gentlemen. Here with the boys, Q Squad, Build November. Once again, if you haven't already, give us a little donation. Be nice. Support men's health. Scan the QR code. Sure, we've already done our photos, so make sure you do yours and send it to us as well.
Will do.
Can I see a closer look? It looks like it's kind of come out, right? It's grey already. Has the cut healed?
Yeah, it's all right. Not bad.
Nice.
It'll be fine. Fucking Matthias has already got his beard, huh?
I know. His pops.
I mean, his mustache is already there. It's already dark.
Already got it going on, bro. Not half-assing this Movember thing. Going all out.
When
Remember
you
his mustache
started leaving your beard, I remember there's a phase where you were like clean shaven for a long time.
Yeah, it was horrible.
How often were you shaving?
Oh, every couple of days.
Fuck.
Every 30 minutes.
Yeah. Luckily, not every 30 minutes. But yeah.
But what then made you go, you know what, I like the beard look?
I don't know. I think I started enjoying just the stubble on myself a lot more. But I didn't have a beard until probably only a year ago. Like I'd never had a beard in my entire life, and like the main reason was it gets to a point, like once it gets to a certain length, it gets to a point where it becomes incredibly itchy, and especially on the neck, like incredibly uncomfortably itchy.
But that's because you weren't used to it, right?
Well, yeah. So even if you are used to it, I think even if you're used to it, it still gets itchy. It just doesn't bother you as much because you know that the period. There's only a period that this happens for, and then after it gets past that length, it stops itching, and then it's not so bad. So yeah, finally pushed through probably about a year ago. Tried out having a beard, and I didn't mind it. But you still have to maintain it, so you don't grow a neck beard, which is quite literally a neck beard because you look like a homeless person, and that's not so cool. So
unless you have it like nicely lined.
Yeah, you need a line.
Yeah,
I like the line. The line looks good. Yeah.
And also, so for me, I also had to shave sort of like a line into the top as well, so it doesn't sort of like grow too far up towards the eyes. Yeah. And then so yeah, once that top part and the bottom part at the neck is nice and clean, then you can leave it like a lot longer and it looks pretty good.
Yeah, Maddie's is half his face practically.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah,
So it gets up pretty high.
It does.
What's the longest you ever gone on
Wolverine
lumberjack?
Yeah. I've had it pretty thick, but nowhere near as big as kind of like like the barbershop style dudes, and not as much as that.
I reckon that'll suit you.
Yeah, it might be right. So my main thing is though, like my facial hair is sort of like it's not one color, and it's not dark enough to like.
It's not one color.
So it's just kind of like there's like blonde bits, there's red bits, and there's brown bits, like all like interspersed. So it's not like dark, not like Middle Eastern style, where it's just like a full black and you get like the sharp lines and everything. I can't do that unfortunately because it's not all the same color.
I want to see Maddie with the Craig David line.
Oof.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that.
That nice, nice thin Craig David line.
I'd have to like dye my beard for that, which, as you know, wouldn't look very good for any longer than about half an hour. So
Yeah, generous, 30 minutes.
30 minutes, Mark. 30 minutes. I took a while to actually even get to this stage of the beard. So
When's the last time you shaved like this, Petey?
I had to shave for a film before,
How long
but
ago
in
was
my
that?
own will of shaving it to this point, fuck, not for a while. Actually, I have a scar here. This was on a bike fall. You guys can see.
Oh yeah, I see it. Is that from the bike that you fell on from the movie?
Yeah, four stitches. Yeah.
character lines, mate.
When that happened, I had to shave, just to, And the thing is, I guess one of the reasons why I never really shaved anymore was also because of that, because you see it so clearly as well. It's not a pretty sight, and it's like having a mow that has powers to raise awareness. So if people just see this, they're gonna obviously go, "Hey, so what happened there?" I'm gonna keep telling them that story.
Like, oh man.
Yeah. Any random news for us, Sean? You found anything?
Yeah. Oh, I sent it. I sent it in the QStream group. If you can pull up the link, it's about 53. I believe it's a 53-foot giant that the creators of the Lord of the Rings created, and this thing is like it moves.
53.
Yeah, there's some good photos on this article.
It's really
What is
interesting.
it like? It's like a statue kind of thing.
Yeah, I believe it even like moves, and like I think the hands can move, and they're trying to. Like,
That's crazy. It's like fascinating, that. Hey.
And they're trying to show that trying to create anything, and it's so realistic. Like it's pretty scary.
50-foot giants and superstar architects. Look at that. Wow.
There you go. Just flick through the photos left and right.
Man, that is.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
You don't know who's
It's
fake.
so
It's
real.
either the big guy or the small guy that's
Yeah.
fake.
That's scary, man.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
imagine,
fantastic. Look how realistic that is.
he's got a better mow than me.
Wow.
Wait, the lady's fake, right? Man,
Yeah, that's incredible. That I really like that one.
Yeah, that one.
The face
Yeah,
of
but-
the very cool.
man, how detailed
They
is
did all these like realistic statues as like an art exhibition, and the detail that they put into it is just like phenomenal. Like
That's
It is, yeah.
That's
Imagine going into like just some alleyway dark, and then you'd see one of these things. You'd be like, what the
You would think you'd lost your mind.
I'd go fucking crazy. I'd be scared as
It
shit.
just says that about 20,000 individual holes had to be drilled into the faces just to get the inserts to the beards, and the eyes were made using high definition 3D printers. Wow.
fuck? Wow.
where was this?
In Dubai.
Of course.
Where they create anything and everything.
Oh, yeah, that's
Wow.
Yes.
Everything is bigger and better in Dubai, right?
Almost everything.
Wow, that's cool.
Ooh. Very interesting.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, I thought that was a bit of interesting, weird
So-
news.
Show.
Yeah.
Hope they tour around here. Doubt it though.
Imagine bringing that stuff
The
up.
last time I went
pretty
to
unlikely.
an art gallery show was one in Singapore, and it was a Japanese lady. Can't remember the name now. It was some time ago, but she was all about polka dots. So every exhibit with different types of polka dots in 3D, 2D. It was fruit, and it was all polka dot on it and everything. You look through mirrors, and it was like mirror beyond mirror beyond mirrors. Everything was just polka dot.
Mm-hmm.
So it was interesting. It's funny how like it's just something so simple, but then you just multiply that into many different things, maybe 20 exhibits, and you have yourself a show.
Mm.
Yeah, we need one. We need to do more of that art walkthroughs and interactive stuff. Do you remember? Were you come to Australia in 1988?
No, not yet. 92 is when I went to Australia.
You would have missed out on Expo 88.
I did, yes.
Expo 88.
You went, yeah, Pat. It's amazing. Expo 88.
Mm-hmm.
Queensland too. Hell yeah. Read us a poem, Sean.
What was that?
Sean, are you writing a poem?
You got a poem?
Yeah, I'm actually at a little center right now.
But have a look at this, boys.
Oh, that's exciting.
Countries waive quarantine for Vietnamese travelers. So Thailand, Russia, France, and the Maldives are among a handful of countries to have waived mandatory quarantine for travelers from Vietnam.
On Monday. There you go.
So,
Not
So we can go.
so the Thai government announced countries and territories, including Vietnam, from Monday.
Oh,
So
exciting.
stream in Thailand.
Stream in Thailand. The only thing is, can we come back in?
Well, we know some people who have just come back from America.
Mm.
Yeah, we've just gone to quarantine. I think 7 days though.
Yeah. Though I just did hear some news today from my agent that they might not be renewing tourist visas for a while. They said. Apparently, that's what she said. That was the rumor.
For new people coming in, or what are people already here?
I have no idea because currently I'm still doing that because of all the restrictions that have been going on the last 2 years. And she just messaged me and said, "Hey, there's a rumor that tourist visas might not be renewed."
How do you respond? Lucky it's just a rumor.
Well, that's what I said. I said, "Well, I hope it's a rumor. Otherwise, I'm stuffed."
Philippines it is.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You might have to go for another type.
Sean.
Tell
does-
them you're
Sean.
selling your EV.
Oh, I was going to ask Sean if she had a sister.
We need to plan a trip here first before we do anything overseas. At least that way we can just get some vibes happening, beachy styles.
Mm-hmm.
You said yesterday Boomtown is open. There's not. I mean, Boomtown is there, but there's not much that's open.
Not much open yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I heard from a friend of mine. But I am pretty keen to go for a trip this weekend or next weekend. Very soon though. I'd be very happy to ride my motorbike there. Wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. It's only going to take an hour and a half.
I'd probably take my time. Take 5 or 6 hours to go down. Not rush too much. Try not to go on the highway too much. Go through the rice fields and stuff if I can.
Mm.
Yeah. But of course, it completely depends on being able to get a hotel.
So that's still a tough thing to get.
Yeah, but yeah. Apparently, it's still not. Hotels are still not really accepting people from Ho Chi Minh City.
Yes, that's weird, right? But you had friends coming back, no checkpoints and everything too, right?
Yeah. They said it was pretty clear. So
Well, we had a friend that went to Ho Tram
mm-hmm.
and back, and that was fine.
When was that?
Last week.
And do you know if they had to stay inside the hotel?
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
Her story was in the hotel and went around and stuff like that.
There you go. Maybe I'll be making my way down to Vung Chau Ho Cham area and hopefully don't need to sleep on the beach.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Hey, like during our lockdown, businesses are like, man, we want to open, and now that they are open, it's not as easy as it is.
Still not as easy as we were hoping. Let's put it that way.
So what do we do then?
all we can do is try.
Where's a good staycation here currently?
What,
That has kind of
in Saigon?
yeah.
District 9, maybe? Konyol. You know, I went to Konyol, and I mean, I wouldn't necessarily recommend that so much, but
Yeah.
certainly a long road trip you can go on and you're out of the city while technically still being in the city.
What can you do? besides eating food there?
Well, there's a beach that you can ride your motorbike on and watch the sunset. So,
Nice.
yeah, the sunset was incredible because it's set above like the wet sand, so the reflection was stunning. So that was probably the highlight. And then there's like Quang Yao's and stuff like that. Restaurants are open, night markets open. Yeah, so it's better than sitting at home and doing nothing, I suppose.
I haven't been to a night market in ages. I've always liked the vibe of night markets.
I love night markets.
Especially when it's a lot of food based as well.
Yeah, me too. I'm into
So,
that.
One of my favorite, and I highly recommend it, is the Full Clock night markets.
Mm.
Probably the best seafood I've had, hands down, in all of Vietnam. Fresh, fast, the range, sea urchin, like straight out of the thing. They just cut the spice off, cut it for you. It was like 20,000 for one.
And you just
It's
scoop
incredibly
it out.
cheap.
I'm like,
Scoop
what?
it out.
I mean, it wasn't a lot, but it's I'm going through it. My table's full of that.
Yeah. Well, for 20K each.
And then
Pretty
we even
cheap.
had a street performer, and I have the video somewhere. I'll have to try and find it. So he makes his round from restaurant to restaurant, and he's performing, does a few fire breathing stuff, but then he has these little snakes, probably about this long. And you know what he does? Puts a snake in his nose.
Huh? Oh, and then pulls it out.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm like, what? And then he even has these ones.
Oh.
And we're eating.
Frank.
But yeah, full quad.
He was probably just hoping you'd pay him to go away.
We did. I tipped him anyway. I always tip street performers something. And what about that one time where that magician came
Yeah.
at our table, but he didn't. Like, I stayed quiet. I didn't act as if I was a new magic, and he was drinking Winnie's beer.
That was pretty fun, actually.
Yeah.
Why don't you go for a ride down like Nha Be or something like that? I mean, it's halfway to Kanyao anyway.
Well, we have
District 7, Bin Chun District. I mean, I've been riding the
like
motorbike
Bin
around
Chun.
everywhere.
Bin
It's
Chun's
it's nice.
I mean,
Been enjoying it.
I don't often go to Nyabea, but we have a basketball group that plays out of it. Like, there's a basketball court out that way. When they go, guys, we're playing ball this weekend. So where are you playing against Nyabea? We're like, fuck.
It is pretty far.
It's a punish to drive out there, especially after you've been running around for 2 hours and then you got to ride back that far.
That's the hard
no
part.
thanks.
Imagine going out there, playing hard for 2 hours, tired, and then riding back
Yeah.
on an
A
electric
bicycle.
bike.
Oh, electric bike.
Shout out to the AV company.
No, we've got some good things to say about the bikes. It's just coming off, your conventional motorbikes, where we're so used to the power. We're used to longer rides. We're used to, I guess, fanging around the corner.
I think for the Vietnamese that ride slow, it won't be a problem. But for us, because we tend to ride quite fast, and we like that speed, so I think that's why we find it boring.
Instant power as well.
Yeah, certainly if you have the confidence to like really get up it,
Fang it.
to fang it, to go fast, it's not really going to scratch your itch.
But look out for our video. We've got a good review coming out for it, and there's some good things about it that we can recommend to students, for those who just want to commute around the local area.
Inner city workers,
Inner city
especially.
workers.
Yeah,
Perfect. And saves you on fuel.
it certainly does that.
And is the charger as well. It's got a USB.
It does have a USB
It's got a
charger. Yeah.
USB port.
It does.
Paddy, what's the latest stocks?
Stocks picking up,
Picking up.
slow but picking up.
What's Bitcoin today?
Just under 62,000.
Ooh.
Are we? How far off are we an all-time high?
Well,
What was the all-time high?
well, we already hit it. It was 66,000.
All right,
Oh no,
so-
sorry, 67,000.
Mm.
And we hit that about 14 days ago.
Yeah.
Mm. You said something earlier about Elon Musk challenging to donate.
Yeah.
6 billion. Was
Okay,
it?
so slightly different subject, but the World Food Program director made headlines. I believe it was about 24 hours ago. It was certainly in the last day, and he stated that the world's richest man currently, Elon Musk, would only need to give up 2% of his total wealth to be able to solve the entirety of world hunger across the entire planet. And I think the news media took it a little bit out of context and did what they do to sort of get the views and all of that. However, Elon got wind of this and basically made a tweet that said, if the World Food Program is able to show exactly like what the plan is for this. For these dollars and sort of be very transparent about it. He's actually willing to sell enough Tesla stock to be 2% of his total wealth and solve the world food problem.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, pretty incredible.
In theory, that sounds fucking super.
I mean, if I was the World Food Program, I would be like all hands on deck. Let's come up with a plan and let's go. Because Elon's done this sort of thing before. Where he's publicly made a statement and a promise. And one example that comes to mind is he promised the South Australian government to build the world's largest battery bank a few years ago, I think like 4 or 5 years ago now. And he said, if it's not delivered and operational and working within 100 days, it'll be free. And South Australia actually took him up on that, and he delivered, and everything was good. So like this is something that he's done before. But we're talking like, well, what is it, like $8 billion or something along those lines? And he's single-handedly offered to solve it, with the caveat, of course, with the condition that it's open source accounting, so that the world can see where all the money actually ends up going. Which I mean, I think is a pretty reasonable. That's a pretty reasonable demand. There you go. So 8.4 billion US.
2%.
2%.
It's only 2%. And he's willing to do it as long as it's open.
As long as it's open and transparent and honest.
Because he's a smart man. He knows that, wow, if it's just 2% and I can be the one that solves the entire
world hunger. Yeah.
As if you wouldn't.
Exactly.
As if you wouldn't. So I mean, I think the obviously the important thing is that it's not just for nothing. Like, and he would require, and rightly so, for the money to go to the right place. I was chatting to the boys about this earlier, that it really sounds like he sort of wants to donate this to the entirety of humanity, and so therefore humanity itself, the entire human species, has a right to see exactly the accountability to see where this money goes.
Yep.
Which I think is very, very reasonable.
Well,
So it's, they passed the ball to his side, and he's now passed it back to the people that's requesting it.
Kicked it back.
So it's up to them to make it happen now.
So who is it? World Hunger Foundation, is it?
World Food Program, I think it is.
World Food Program. Get your act together. This is your opportunity. It's like what we said the other day.
This is it.
If you had an opportunity to make $1 million, would you take it and figure it out later?
Mm-hmm.
Look, if you've just got offered 2%, get your shit together.
Well, you open Pandora's box by saying, hey, Elon could do this if he did this. And now he's willing to do it. So what are you guys going to do about it?
Yeah, I'm sure they're madly working on it. I'm sure their entire spare staff is working on it, trying to figure out how to make this actually happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Keen. So, I don't know about you guys, but man, that carb rice overload's just starting to knock me out, eh? Any tips besides exercise? Or what do you take instead of coffee to give you a little boost of energy?
Red Bull.
Red Bull. I'm not an energy drink person.
Yeah,
I'm not an energy
I don't
That'll
know either, actually.
race
I
me too
don't know.
much.
I don't know it either. Actually,
Milk tea gets it going for me.
See, sugar.
Yeah, sugar. Anything sugary. Like if I'm feeling down,
Should we get some sugar after this?
Crash again 30 seconds later, mate.
yeah. And then I just, the sugar crash is not nice,
Yeah.
but the boost is definitely good.
There's some really good, what do you call it? Milk tea ice cream.
Oh yes, actually the milk tea ice cream.
Yeah,
I don't think Maddie's tasted that
I've
yet.
never had that.
Oh,
Where do you get this from?
mini stop.
Mini stop.
Mini stop.
Mm,
All right, I'm down for that. I'm down for a
it's
mini
really
stop.
good.
Mini stop after
Mini
this.
really good. Definitely not sugar boogers.
No. That's good. That's good. Did Sean say he's coming back on the rest?
I don't think so. I think he was filling out paperwork somewhere. So
Cool. So I'm thinking we still need to try and do a stream while we're on the bikes somehow, huh?
Mhm.
How do we do that?
I mean, really, we should have gotten on the. I know, because the audio is an issue. Anyway, we'll
Yeah.
work this out later.
We'll figure it
we'll
out.
show later. At least, even if it's just a little cruise around, and people get to see. So we'll figure that out.
Body cam.
Body cam, yes, on each of us.
Strap-ons,
Strap-ons.
cameras.
Sure.
All right, guys, let's get to a quick break, and we'll be back. Yo, welcome back to the Q Stream Vibes here with the boys, Q Squad. Sean is still in high form. Actually, it looks like he's going to be there longer than expected because love is in the air and it's working out for him.
Love is in the air.
Did you
Everywhere
fart?
I look around.
I used to do that. I used to fart and then I would walk around and go, love's in the air. And I'd be like, what? And then they'd be like, oh! When I was younger, the things you did.
The things you did.
The things you did, mate.
The things we did for love. Donations, my man.
Donations, guys, November. Donate for men's health. We're doing a 30 days to grow and groom a moustache, helping and raising awareness surrounding men's health, such as prostate cancer, testicular cancer, and men's suicide and mental health. Scan the QR code and help this wonderful cause for all the dads, brothers, sons, and mates in our lives.
Yeah, mate.
Links
Does this-
all available.
Does this QR code actually work? It does.
Test it?
Sure. I'll try it out right now.
Right now, mate.
Right now.
All right, Matty I is going to try out the QR code.
Go a bit of Google Lens.
Just make sure it doesn't go to some random grinder application.
Just roll with it, Pat. Just roll with it.
So as you can see there, ladies and gentlemen, that's day one of our photo. Clean shave.
Oh,
What
yeah.
we start with. And then it goes
Where are we at? There we go.
the
Straight to Q Squad Mobros.
So you can donate any amount. Give us $1. Have we got a target? It says we can set a target. Should we set a target?
Yeah, let's set a target.
$1,000,
$1,000, ladies and gentlemen.
Ambitious. I like it.
$23 million
$500.
each. I mean, $250 each.
There we go.
Donation link.
There he is. Oh, look at him.
Yo.
Look at him with his,
Yeah.
look at him with his shirt.
Lacoste styles.
Had to-
Are you at an interview or what?
I just had to do like a little video, intro video. So had to look good. Yeah. So.
Thought you went and self-soothed for a little bit.
Hey, Sean, on that intro video, just make sure you add our QR code for donations.
It's a good one, actually.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna post that on to Facebook, and then I'm gonna put it on Instagram, and then Matthias, you said to add that link, right? Because lazy cunts
Yeah,
out there,
it's
right?
in the group chat already. Make sure you use it. Make it easy for people.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, you know what? You forget, because if you're a regular user of social media and you know your way around and buying tickets or whatever the case is, you'd be surprised that there are so many. And I'm not saying they're stupid or anything. It's just because they don't know, and you got to make it as simple as possible for everything. That's why when you call up troubleshooting, let's say you're doing something in computing, goes, fuck, something's wrong with it. And then you get people who call up the troubleshoot, like Apple, and goes, hey, my computer, the mouse is not on. The first thing they'll ask you is, it's plugged in. They've got to ask you these simple and stupid questions, because sometimes it comes down to those basic things that
It's
people
just the
forget
small
to do.
things
One
that
would
people
be-
don't understand.
I know, right?
Have you tried
That's how
turning
it
it off and on?
Yeah,
That's question number two. Question number two.
yeah.
And then it's like, oh, it works now. Like, good job, guys.
Because is there power at your house?
Yeah.
You know, things like that.
But like,
What if someone
I was
goes,
also
I've lost my mouse, I can't find it, so I've put cheese there, but it's not coming around. Imagine if someone rang up just to do
Petey with the dad jokes.
you prank help desk with those little things. Yeah, look, my screen's not working. Like, I can hear it turn on, but it's not on. He goes, have you turned the brightness up? He goes, where do I turn that?
It's just non-stop.
Non-stop.
Good old IT help desk.
That's a role play we can do. Sean, so you're a teacher, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's play a quick game before we close out here. So you're the teacher. Matt's the father of the student that you're teaching, and the student is really, really naughty, and he's been swearing, and you're finding a way to tell him, I guess, it's coming from, parenting, bad parenting.
It's coming from him.
Hit me with it,
So
Sean.
this is the meeting. So he walks into the door. There you go. Let's go. Action.
Hello, teacher.
Wait, Maddie's the father, right?
Maddie's the father, yeah.
Hello, sir. How are you today? Will you please come sit down?
Sure, I'd love to.
The son's name is Pat.
Bad kid.
All right. So today we are actually having this meeting to talk about some issues that we've had with your son, Pat.
Really? Tell me all the issues with my son, Pat.
Well, he's a great student. He participates and he talks a lot, but
Oh, good.
he's a great student. But on occasion, there's some words that Pat tends to say, and he seems to repeat them, and I'm just trying to wonder where maybe these words are coming from.
Really? What sort of words? What sort of words are we talking about? Can you please be more specific, teacher, and maybe I can figure it out.
Excuse my English, but it's words that usual students should
Wait. I think I know what it is. Is it keep walking, cunt?
How did you know that? So I'm wondering, where does Pat get this from?
That's what I tell him when he asks me for money.
Suddenly Pat's dad's voice is like full hardcore, like,
Dad,
keep walking,
can I have some lunch money?
Keep walking, cunt.
So I'm wondering, where's this language? It's a whole different Pat. I've never heard this Pat before.
Mr. Sean, keep walking.
I love how Sean is so polite from the beginning.
He's done this before.
Yeah, I was like, you would. I mean, like, I guess with Matt, he was still being quite well mannered until that last part. But if you get parents that just hit you from the get goes, what are you trying to say with my kid? He's blah blah blah. Do you still stay calm about that?
I mean, I try to stay as much calm as I can, but if they're trying to go off, I'll be like, look, this is your kid's fucking around. I don't say it like that, but your kid's cursing. This cannot happen, and well, here usually I have the translator because some of the parents don't speak English, so I'll be like tell them their kids fucking around, and I'm not sure if they're saying the exact things that I'm saying, so they're sugarcoating it, I think. But yeah, I try to get the point across they're doing bad, or they're cursing and they're running around beating kids, So maybe they I think they sugarcoat it when I tell them.
Every episode, just to play off a couple of things. Fuck off, keep walking.
Fuck off, keep walking, cunt. Teach your son.
Well, Hour of Power. I think happy hour is on. We'll have to. I think we're going to get a sponsorship soon on some alcohol. So hopefully, if that happens, when we hit the Hour of Power,
We're actually going to clink.
we're going to clink. Finish up
Clink.
with happy hour. Hour of Power. So yeah, Shawnee, I guess we will we see you for Christmas?
Yeah, I think you could see me for Christmas. You should see me
As in
for Christmas.
here.
Oh,
Not on
it's
live stream,
there. Not on live stream. There's
Maybe.
a
Sure.
deciding factor this week of
Ooh.
Wow.
so everyone stay tuned, viewers. Q stream, and
So are we flying over there for the wedding or what?
Oh,
Oh, Bucks party.
Only if there's no quarantine, mate.
Bucks party. Let's go to a massage. Let's get our bodies
you go.
scrubbed. By men.
Put it in me, cunt.
All right. On that note, ladies and gentlemen,
This is the right time.
this is the right time for it.
Right time. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll see you tomorrow, hump day, with the gang again.
Keep walking, cunt.
I heard you say you feel lonely. Nothing is right.